and they were in a boardroom. They're sitting around this long table. They're all looking at my resume like they're reading the secrets of the universe. This is pretty interesting. And they had me take my shirt off, and they asked me to turn slowly. So I'm standing, just turning around in a circle.
Feeling nervous yet?
And thinking like this is like
up to.
Yeah, pretty odd, right?
Yeah. What is this?
So you feel a little tickle from behind.
Yeah,
What's going on
right
here?
Yeah. Nothing like that, but it was really strange. And that's where they came up with, oh, he's been a teacher. Oh, I know. Let's make him the world's smartest.
Did your stomach
man.
drop when you heard this? Did your stomach drop? A teacher? What was
no,
your thoughts when they presented this to you?
When it was first presented to me, it was presented as a professor, college professor.
Okay.
And I knew I could make that work.
Yeah.
More of an old school, like the throwback to what characters used to be in wrestling, that kind of thing. And instead, there was one day in particular when, before I'd gone on the road, I was doing the vignettes. And I would fly up every Sunday, and we would shoot 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these things all day. Drive you nuts, boring. And when we first talked about it, I was told that I would be able to give legitimate grades, A, B, C, D, F. That they would send me the tape, I would watch the tapes, and then I would identify what was supposed to be pointed out. The reason Vince told me he wanted this character was that everybody was making amateur mistakes. Like Bret Hart would only grapevine the leg when it was a real finish. Every other time it was a false finish, he would never grapevine the leg. Little things like that a trained eye could see that the fan might not be able to see and identify, but they know something's not right. Or they'll know when they see him grapevine the leg, oh, he's going to win. Right. So it takes something away from the finish. And so it was sort of a way, the way Vince explained it to me, like to nudge the guys, like, hey guys, let's tighten our work up. And do it in a way with a guy who's qualified enough to do it and not step on any toes.
He used your gimmick for real life issues with his roster.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
That is pretty interesting.
This is really interesting. Go on.
But what that became, though, was on that Sunday, like I said, it was boring because he wanted me to talk in that monotone voice and never raise my voice and never lower my voice. And I was known for some of the inflection and fire in my promos.
Oh, yeah.
And this was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
So after like the fourth or fifth one, plus costume change, hair change, glasses change. There was, a lot of time going to these things. After 4 or 5 or 6 of them that day, I was so bored. I said, Vince, can I do that last one again? I'll use the exact same verbiage, just a little bit different delivery. And I did it as the franchise, laughing and pounding my fist on the podium. And right as I finish up and get ready to ask him, he gets called out of the room on a phone call. While he's out of the room for 15, 20 minutes. As he's out of the room, now the room has Michael Hayes was in there, Stan Lane was in there, Jim Ross was in there, 2 or 3 camera guys, 2 or 3 lighting techs, sound techs, the hair and makeup girls. There was, 15 people in the room. I went around the room and asked everybody in the room, which way did you think? Michael Hayes was the first I asked because I always respected Mike's mic skills. And he said, I can tell you, that last one was fucking hot. Well, I knew that I knew it. I felt it already, but now hearing him say that.
One of the greatest talkers ever.
Yeah. Went around the room, and everybody in that room, Jim Ross included, said that last one was compelling.
JR.
So he comes back into the room. He's got his glasses down, he's got a cup of coffee. I said, well, Vince, what'd you think? He said, well, he's leaning against the desk, like he's, again, pondering the secrets of the universe. He said, I appreciate what you were trying to do, but
the glasses.
I think I like my way better. What's everybody else think? And everybody in that room.
I like your way too, Vince.
Oh,
and I remember looking around the room, I was like,
you're like,
you fucking kidding me?
You fucking asshole.
Yeah,
but Michael, what are you talking about, dude? Don't get me involved.
Right.
And
I didn't say nothing.
It was that day that I knew I had to get the hell out of there.
Oh, that's
wow.
Because
wow.
This is
right away, basically.
Yeah.
Well, before you